Not him.
This guy. This is going to be a far bigger headache than he ever possibly thought. He won't admit that he regrets it.
What is the matter?
But internally, he knows it was a bad move.
He's got nothing to spend money on, and didn't he buy Apple stock when literally it was
like
a Macintosh
15
computer?
Years ago, yeah.
Right, and today they announced that they're the first U.S. company to be worth $2 trillion.
And they got a 4-to-1 split coming up in next week.
Look at you, all of a sudden CNBC over there.
Well, I'm also an investor.
What are you talking about?
I mean, I have some Apple stock.
Excuse me. I look at you.
Don't think
many
investor.
Many words leap to mind. Investor's not one of them.
Well, it should be.
You know? Like, unless you invested in the Bucks.
Rich, 1 year ago, would you look
10.
at me and say, that guy's going to be a father?
Yes, I always did that. You know that.
That's true.
I look at you now and say, that guy's a fraud coming up with crap poll questions that he makes me retweet.
Did you see the results?
It's now widening in margin of Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin is friggin' Sid Gilman, just to bring things back to Tom Flores an hour or two.
Here's what's amazing. Before I had Rich hit the retweet, it was 50-50.
It was tight. Right.
Rich puts his thumb on it, and it's now 53-47.
Great. Everybody, send your kids. Send your kids to Ole Miss. That's where you get. That's fine. That's where Lane Kiffin opens up his mind to the children there and the kids and makes them grown ass men. And in previous times, the coach there might pay your electric bill before he runs off and coaches from a dentist's chair in Liberty. That's where you want your kid to go. Send him there. Oh, yeah. Send him there.
I got you today.
Who's on the show tomorrow? Jerome Bettis is on tomorrow's program.
Rob Riggle tomorrow.
Jerome Bettis owes me.
He does owe the show.
He owes me a photograph of him at Notre Dame, which is apparently playing football this fall. So if he goes to Notre Dame this fall, he's got to put on a hat that says, I should have gone to Michigan. We got to make him the hat.
We got to make the hat.
We have to
make the hat, yes.
So there's that. He's on tomorrow's show. Rob Riggle's on tomorrow's show. Also on tomorrow's program, Chris Mannix calls in from the bubble.
Oh, great.
Oh, baby. Mr. B.A. Bruce Arians is on tomorrow's program. Oh, I love that guy. No risk it, no biscuit. Tom friggin' Brady. Gronkowski, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin.
These videos the Bucks are tweeting out, too, like Brady's doing these letters to his parents on his Instagram story.
Why does that piss you off?
I just
because
miss
it's not yours anymore.
Him.
I know he's not yours anymore.
It's love, Rich. You lose your love.
I know. When you lose your love, you know what happens? You start wearing neck scarves for just cause. That's just cause. You come in one day, you look like Pharrell on a bender, and the next day, you just keep the scarf just cause. That's what happens when Tom Brady leaves your life.
You got Cam now, though, baby.
Yeah.
And look at you with your message going out the door. Clippers in 4, huh?
By the way, I think
Blazers in 6, Clippers in 4.
I think the Mavs win tonight.
From now on, lead with the Demi Moore story, not the Michael Hawley story, okay?
Okay.
Thanks to Tanya Ganguly, Tom Flores, Tony Stewart, and Jim Belushi, and you. We'll see.
Go beyond alternative and discover a world of emerging indie artists and groundbreaking sounds on SiriusXMU. A commercial-free mix of innovative music from bands, producers, and singer-songwriters, alongside classic sounds from the artists who inspired them. Indie Music Discovery is on SiriusXMU Channel 35. Or listen at home with Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, or however you stream in the house.
Are you a survivor of sexual abuse while in the Boy Scouts? You may be entitled to compensation, no matter how long ago the abuse happened. But your time to file a claim is limited. Call 800-678-8807. That's 800-678-8807 for more information. As a result of thousands of victims filing sexual abuse claims, the Boy Scouts have filed for bankruptcy protection, and the bankruptcy court has set November 16, 2020 as the deadline for abuse survivors to file a claim. As a result of this bankruptcy, a victims' compensation fund is being set up that may be worth over $1.5 billion. If you are a survivor of sexual abuse while in the Boy Scouts, you may be entitled to compensation. Call 800-678-8807. That's 800-678-8807 and talk to one of the compassionate counselors for more information and to see if you may qualify. Your call is completely confidential. Call 800-678-8807 today. Sponsored by Sheldon Law Group.
Cars for Kids needs your old vehicle. Maybe it runs, maybe it doesn't. We want it and we need it. Your old car, truck, or motorcycle can help with a new start for a kid in need when you donate to Cars for Kids. Here's how our program works. Donated cars are auctioned off and the proceeds go directly to support kids who have dropped out of high school. The CAN Academies are dropout prevention and recovery experts with a primary focus on reading and thinking. The CAN Academies have been in business since 1985 and have 14 campuses. So please donate today and help save a life. Here's what you get. Free towing, a tax deduction, and a $50 Visa gift card is our way of saying thank you. You also get the satisfaction of knowing you're helping a kid back in school. Cars for Kids makes it easy. To donate or find out more, please call 866-835-5437. That's 866-835-5437 or carsforkids.org. That's carsforkids.org. And remember, right off the car, not the kid.
What's it like to sleep on a Casper mattress with new AirScape cooling technology? Imagine sleeping on a cloud with a light tropical breeze. AirScape is our one-of-a-kind cooling system inside Casper mattresses. It lets air move through and keeps heat out, so staying asleep is easy and breezy. Just like that. Try a Casper mattress with the AirScape this summer. If you don't sleep cooler, we'll pick it up and refund you everything. That's the Casper 100-night trial. Try it today at Casper.com.
Hello, everyone. This is Bruce Murray. You may know me as host of the SiriusXM Blitz on SiriusXM NFL Radio. Here now to introduce you to my new podcast, Going Long. Every week, I'll talk to big names both in and out of the world of sports, Hall of Famers, actors, actresses, comedians, broadcasters, maybe even some chefs. We'll discuss their lives, their successes, their failures, and of course, the one thing that connects all of them, a passion for sports.
Isn't it about time for somebody's favorite radio program?
The Tony Bruno Show.
The man chosen to save American radio from its horrible future.
He didn't invent radio. He just perfected it.
Tony Bruno Show with Harry Maid.
Parental discretion is advised.
The godfather of sports radio.
It is a final.
Here is Tony Bruno.
Tony Bruno. And we begin our What Up Wednesday. What it do? What it do, baby? What it do? And we've got so much action, Harry.
I know, my head's exploding already.
My head is already exploded.
Yeah.
I've already put it all, I swept it up all off the desk, put it back in, put some duct tape on the top of my head, and have it back in.
I need some of that Gorilla Glue, Tony.
I got plenty of it.
You got that?
Absolutely. I bought 3 tubes of it last week at Home Depot, Harry. You got to be ready for these shows. When your head explodes, sort of like the Lakers did last night against the Portland Trailblazers.
Wow.
What's up with the Lakers, man?
Well, I think we found out who is really in on the conspiracy to keep LeBron out of the NBA Finals.
The guy with 3 names?
Yes, his teammate, Contavious Caldwell-Pope, with an assist from Danny Green. How about those two last night?
We got a video we have to play.
Oh, no.
We have a video we must play on the show today from a guy who's a genius. You know, we love to acknowledge geniuses on the show, Harry. Mm-hmm. And on Twitter, there's one guy. Well, there's a lot of geniuses on Twitter, including myself, as you know.
True, yeah.
But I don't have 600,000 followers for some reason. I feel like Hillary Clinton. How am I not have 350 million followers by now? How am I not 50 points ahead of most other sports radio slap you know what?
You're being throttled.
I am. There's no doubt I'm being throttled.
I agree.
I had a brilliant tweet this morning about LeBron James.
You did?
And the Lakers. And I got like 4 likes on it.
Right.
4 likes. The tweet was like, hey, a tip of the cap to the hats off to the Lakers last night for allowing bettors, for focusing on things other than basketball and allowing bettors to cash on the Portland Trailblazers. And the Tampa Bay Lightning have scored in overtime. It is a final now. And give it up to the gritty Columbus Blue Jackets, who had a 4-2 lead in this game, Harry.
Yep.
And the Tampa Bay Lightning have won it in overtime.
They closed them out.
5-4. So that's the first of how many games today, Harry, that are closeout games? 4! That's right. Vegas closed it out last night, and now Tampa Bay has just closed out the Columbus Blue Jackets, and it came less than 5 minutes into the overtime period. 2 teams that are very used to playing a lot of overtimes. But how about that, Harry?
Yeah, and Columbus had, a 4-2 lead in this game in the third period, right?
And then the Lightning got the third goal with 8 minutes left in the third period, and then they tied the score with 1.5 minutes left to force overtime.
Incredible.
And then an unbelievable, beautiful pass from the corner to that point guy.
Yeah.
Braden Point.
He was on point.
He was on
right
point.
In a slot.
And he went to the backhand. He deked out Korpisalo, thinking he was going to go to the right side, and then he went backhand.
Top shelf,
left side. And your Tampa Bay Lightning win a series. You know, even though it was only a 4-game series.
5 games.
5-game series. It was a pretty good series.
It was very competitive.
Very entertaining, a lot of body hits, a lot of mucking and grinding. And the Columbus Blue Jackets had an unbelievable year. And Torts got these guys ready. They came back time and time again in this bubble. And the bubble has burst now for your Columbus Blue Jackets. But these 2 teams respect one another, Harry. That's what I love about hockey. Did you see the Lakers shaking hands last night? I think LeBron
was
not
over
shaking
yet.
hands. Well, they should be. Yes, it is. I have some recommendations for LeBron James today as a person who cares about humanity, Harry.
Are you thanking the Los Angeles Lakers already?
Yes, I am, Harry. I'm not going Charles Barkley and saying they're going to get swept. All right, that's insane. But here's what I say, Harry. I think LeBron James, I hope you're listening right now. Let me give a message to LeBron James as we open today's program.
Cover your ears.
I'm guessing it's going to be positive.
Yeah,
I don't assume anything else.
Absolutely.
Right.
Positive for
When
LeBron.
is it not positive?
Yeah, exactly.
No, this is positive. LeBron, I know you're listening right now in the bubble. Just turn your SiriusXM 211 up to 11. And I want you to listen to me, and I want you to listen to me good, LeBron. I'm recommending today on this Wednesday, Whaddup Wednesday, by the way, what it do from your Staples Center cohorts, your Los Angeles Clippers. Remember that team, huh?
Uh-huh.
Remember, don't forget about the Clippers, LeBron. Let me just say this. Perhaps you should just stop playing basketball and quit right now. I recommend that you be much better served leaving the bubble and that's just going out, because you said your focus in the bubble is all about social justice. And if that's your focus right now, and the team's putting hats on, and they're talking about this is why they came down here, Harry. Remember? I didn't say that quote. LeBron James said, we're down here for one reason. Not to win an NBA championship, apparently, but to promote social justice. So perhaps you'd be better served not worrying about your team who can't shoot three balls. What did they shoot last night?
5 for 32, Tony.
5 for 32 from the three-point land. What was LeBron from three-point land? 0 for 5, something like that?
He was 1 for 5.
I'm sorry, 1 for 5. I didn't want to shortchange you that 1-3, LeBron. Maybe basketball isn't your thing this year. Maybe it's time to step aside, walk away from the game, and focus on things that you can go. Go into the communities. Go into Chicago. Go into here in Philly. And go and tell people to stop killing one another. You have the big platform. Everybody tells me that. And I'm doing this as a friend, as someone who's concerned. Because let's be honest, your legacy is shot. You'll never be the GOAT. You'll never be Michael Jordan. Even in your remake of the stupid movie, which was great first, you want to be Michael Jordan so bad you can taste it. That's the problem, LeBron, and you'll never be Michael Jordan, on the court or off the court. It ain't going to happen, bro. Just understand that their time is up. You used to be the best, but not anymore. You got 3 7-footers on your roster. How many 7-footers, Harry? 3.
3.
And you can't beat The Portland Trailblazers?
JaVale McGee stinks.
He does stink.
He's a joke.
And you know who else stinks, Harry? The guy with the 3 names. The Pope dude.
Contavious Caldwell Pope.
Yes. You know
you
who
down
else
with
stinks?
KCP?
You know, I'm down with PCP, and that's what the Lakers should be doing today in the bubble. Out. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, LeBron, time to hang him up, bro. Time to go out there, take it to the streets. Time to go at the DNC. Maybe you can fly out of Orlando or actually do a live shot for the DNC convention tonight and give an acceptance speech for Joe Biden. You would be more useful doing that than you are right now playing against the Portland Trailblazers and Dame, who is the best player in the NBA right now. Is there any doubt, Aaron?
Well, he's the best player in the bubble thus far. He's
that's where the NBA
player.
is
right
but
now.
I mean,
he's not
that's
the best
player in the NBA.
He's not the
That's
best
where the
player
NBA
in the
is.
NBA.
The same
Who's
thing.
better than Dame in the NBA right now, Harry?
He had 8 great games.
Oh, he wasn't good before he's in the bubble?
Yeah, he's very good, but he's not the best player in the NBA.
Who's better than Damian Lillard right now, Harry? Who's better? The guy didn't even want to be there. The guy didn't even want to be there, and now he beats the Lakers in the first game. And the Lakers, who wanted to be there because LeBron needed to get another ring, he doesn't want to be there. The Lakers don't want to be there, so get out. Get out, as Harry Mays would say. Get the hell out and don't worry about basketball anymore. Just go back into your mansion. Just go back behind the big gated wall with all your heavily armed security and become and stay the same person, the unacceptable, I'm bigger than anybody on the planet's surface guy that you want to be. Get out of basketball and go run for politics or go become a social justice warrior and take it to the streets, Harry. You know what I mean?
I got some numbers on JaVale McGee from Sam Quinn of CBS Sports. Listen to this.
Is this breaking news?
The Lakers were outscored by 9 points in McGee's 13 minutes on the floor. They lost the game by 7. The Lakers were outscored during McGee's minutes in all 7 of his appearances in the bubble. In Orlando, they've now been outscored by 66 points in his 121 minutes on the floor. And they've outscored their opponents by 26 points in the minutes they've played without him.
Oh, no!
This isn't rocket
we suck
science.
again!
Yes.
Sounds like Al Horford with the Sixers.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
It's a joke. It's an absolute joke.
We have tape, I believe, of LeBron James visibly shaken. Now, do you have this, Robin? I want to play this right now. Things got really ugly last night in the bubble.
This sounds like this place after the show's over.
Exactly. No, we don't yell. I don't yell at everybody the way the way LeBron went after his teammates last night, Harry. That's why he's got to get out of the bubble right now for his own mental welfare. Let's go to the tape. This is LeBron James after the game in the bubble. He went into the room where KCP and Danny Green, I believe, makes an appearance too. And let's go to the tape. By the way, there is profanity in this. So for those of you, this is a parental discretion and viewer discretion advised.
Get up, KCP. What you doing?
What's going on?
I said get up, KCP! What are you doing? I know you ain't tired. You had 1 point, so get up! Man, what? You had 1 point in 60 minutes! Man, that! And I brought your boy Danny with me, too. Come on, Danny. Because he can't make an open 3 to save his motherfucking life!
Brian, it's only game 1. I feel like we should get some rest.
Oh, it's only game 1. Danny, you can go to bed then. Go to bed. I'm tripping. It's only game. Danny, I'm not being serious! I don't care if it's game 1, game 2. I don't care what motherfucking game it is, Danny. Hit the open 3 or I'm going to hit your ass. Now both y'all finna go to the court and hoop until you can make more than 1 point. Now come on. Man, come on before I knock your ass out.
That's leadership right there.
I'll tell you,
That's what I'm talking about right now.
It's tough love, Tom, in that locker room.
Of course, for those of you wondering, that was really not LeBron James, and that was really not KCP.
Or Danny Green.
That was the great Mark Phillips, right? Is that the guy's name?
Yeah, Mark Phillips at Supreme Dreams Simulcast_1.
The guy
on
does
Twitter.
brilliant stuff on the internet. He's got a gazillion followers on his YouTube channel and breaks down the NBA better than anybody, Harry.
Yeah, that has 2.3 million views already.
Is that right?
Yeah.
LeBron's been watching it all morning himself. He has that on
a loop.
On a loop.
Yeah.
That's just playing in the Lakers practice facility all day long.
Over the loudspeakers.
How did he not go after JaVale McGee?
Yeah, I know.
Come on, Harry.
Maybe JaVale was with a thotty somewhere.
No, the problem is he wasn't.
With a thought.
He wasn't.
Because we have learned exclusively on the show, Harry, because we dig deep. Everybody can give you the final score.
Right.
Everybody can say, well, LeBron, and, don't worry. Not on this show. This is next level thinking. Wait, isn't that what Akon calls the show? The second
next level,
or
the second level.
Yeah. I don't know
Yeah.
what the hell it's called. Bottom line is this. It's over for the Lakers. Not just for this year, but I believe forever, Harry. I believe the Los Angeles Clippers are now the real team in Los Angeles. I'm going to switch my allegiance to the Los Angeles Clippers, Harry. What it do, Kawhi? What it do?
Paul George.
Yeah.
Lou Williams,
Doc Rivers,
the
the
Magic
coach,
City
like
great.
him. Yeah.
Doc Rivers and I tight. He used to call all the time and do Larry Brown impersonations on me. Love Doc Rivers, yeah.
Yeah, Lou Williams, the best sixth man in the league.
Yeah.
He's got his own wings.
I'm gonna go to a local sporting goods store, see if I can buy some Clipper gear. I'm gonna get Clipper Darrell on the phone out there in Los Angeles, see if he'll hook me up. Clipper Darrell, he's with the Clippers through and through, Harry. He's not one of those Johnny-come-lately fans. We got baseball, we got hockey, we got basketball. We'll even talk golf today, Harry. Linda Cohn, the commissioner of the NHL, later on. So stick around. We're just getting started. It is a Whaddup Wednesday. What up?
Your mic is buzzing bad.
Yeah.
Also, we got to change something up. I missed the entire recording at the beginning of the show. Like, I know we need something earlier for Tony. We need another station for him. I can't do.
Okay.
With two people in here, I'm screwing shit up all the time.
Okay.
So, like, I missed the first 15 minutes because I'm just everything.
Gotcha. No, I agree with you. It is 3:15. Time to say goodbye to
You changed your Twitter handle, didn't you?
our fantastic YouTube followers and
Because I was reading an article, like a loser online, and it was like the
I
two
need
things.
Hold on.
sorry.
Can you do that off?
Okay.
I need to. Our fantastic YouTube followers, we love you. You will still be able to see the highlights of the show that we post after the show and the interviews separately, but you will not be able to participate in all of the behind-the-scenes stuff because you won't get those on YouTube. And the reason why we have to say goodbye to you is because they don't allow us to play music. So make the switch to Twitch so you can be involved in everything, and we love you and see you on the Twitch side.